Hi guys, today is day 3 of the video series and I wanted to show you how easy it is to make an amazing simple salad and a sweet potato. It is low fat, delicious, and probably my main staple meal of the day besides fruit. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat the oven. So that's the first thing I do. So I'll just put it on bake and put 400 degrees. Well, that's it. Get that going. These are sweet potatoes. They're a little bit different from the orange ones, and I love the orange ones. I had one yesterday. This is a Japanese sweet potato, so it's purple on the outside and it has this really beautiful white inside. Now the way that you want to cut a potato, it's kind of hard. Any kind of starchy, root vegetable-y type things are a little bit difficult to get the knife in, so you want to kind of get your weight over top of the potato and just sort of push down. Okay, let's try that again. Push down and it should go right through. Sometimes like this one, because it's a little bit of a fatter sweet potato, I'll actually take a towel and I'll push it down. Woo! See? When you put your body weight right over top of it, it just goes right through. And I'm just gonna cut slices. I didn't grease the pan, I didn't put any oil on the pan, nothing. It's just completely dry. You can use parchment paper if you want to for easier cleanup, but it really is not that big of a deal to clean this up. So I'm just going to continue to put the potatoes on the little pan here. Let's see if I can get into this one a little easier. Yeah, I think this one's even thicker, so oh my. We'll see how this goes. Sometimes it's a struggle. Oh, and it goes right through. All right, so I'm not gonna use this whole potato because I'm not at the point yet where I can eat as many calories as is often recommended. It's very difficult for me to consume that many calories all at once, and I think it's really hard on the digestive system when you force food down, so just be a little bit careful with that. You want to eat enough so that you're getting enough calories so that you're able to maintain what your needs on the eating this way, so you don't actually end up going off of eating this way or going back to your old ways of eating or binging or anything like that. So just be mindful of that. Make sure you get enough calories, and I'll talk more about that in the future. If you want to, you could sprinkle some curry powder on there or any spices that you want. Don't use any salt though. We really want to get the salt out as well. It's just going to bloat you out, and you just really don't need it because you'll get enough sodium from the fruit and vegetables that you're eating. So I'm going to pop those in the oven, and I'm going to put it on about 30 minutes. Depends how thick you make the sweet potatoes. If they're thinner, you could do 25 minutes, but some of those pieces were kind of thick, so I'm going to do 30 minutes. There you go. So now that that's in the oven, the next thing that I'm going to do is start making my salad. So remember, I don't like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, so I'm going to show you how fast and easy this is to do. So you can just get a package of greens. I really like these super greens because it has a variety of all kinds of dark leafy greens. Swiss chard, arugula, spinach, tatsoi, so you get a little bit of a variety, and they're always nice and fresh. So you're going to just put a handful on the plate, maybe like 1.5 cups or 2 cups, probably more like 2 cups. That's it. And then I have these sprouted, they call it moon salad. I got these from Whole Foods as well, but it has sprouted adzuki beans and sprouted chickpeas in there. Sometimes I get the lentils. Sprouts are very important because they're so highly dense in nutrients. So you want to just pile a good amount of sprouts right on top of the salad. Try to get some of those beans in there. I happen to have some delicious green beans. I don't even know where these came from, but they're so sweet and great and delicious. And they're raw, so I'm just gonna kind of chop them up into little pieces so that I can sprinkle them on the salad. And next I have a little radish. I love radishes, they're a great fat burner. So we'll put those radishes on there. See, you can't even see my salad. See, it's starting to look like a pretty sizable salad here. And then I love these little peppers, these little organic mini sweet peppers. You could chop up a regular bell pepper, like about maybe a quarter of it or something like that, and throw that on there if you want. Put them on the side of the plate because they look so pretty. Okay, and then oftentimes I'll put little pomegranate seeds on the salad. It's so delicious with the little pomegranate seeds, but I feel like from a food combining perspective right now, since I do have green beans and radishes and so many different kinds of vegetables, I'm gonna skip the pomegranate seeds today. Okay, now I'm gonna put my avocado. Now, seriously, you really have to watch your fat content, your fat intake when you're eating this way, especially eating all that fruit, or it's gonna pack pounds on you. So I'm just gonna use a quarter of an avocado because I love avocados and it just gives it a nice flavor. And since I'm not gonna be using any sort of salad dressings, wait till you see what I put on the salad for the dressing. It's nice to have the avocado because it really kind of creates a dressing on its own. Couple more steps. Ready for the dressing? Ta-da! It's just a lime, that's it. All right, squeeze about a half of a lime on there. You should get probably like 2 tablespoons, so it's pretty juicy. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is add some sea vegetables. You gotta get some minerals, extra minerals on there. So this is kelp granules. This is a great way to get your, as my friend Tara Migalski says, sea minerals. And she's right, that's exactly what it is. And this one is dulse. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some dulse on there. And actually, if you're missing a salty flavor, a lot of people think that this provides sort of a salty flavor. And voila, that's it. Simple, simple, simple salad. Delicious, nutritious, it's a good size. So while those potatoes are in the oven, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna enjoy the salad, and about right before I finish the salad, I'm gonna hear the oven ding, the timer on the oven go off, and I'll meet you then. Buon appetito! I can't reach it. I want to talk a little bit about oil and why I did not use oil. Some days I might grind up a little bit of flax seeds just to add it on there, but remember, anytime you're going to use fat, you want to make sure that it's in a whole food form. And olive oil is actually not a whole food if you think about it. An olive is a whole food, but the oil itself is when you obviously take the oil from the olive. So that makes it not a whole food, and we want to keep everything that we're eating whole. So I've just finished my delicious salad and my potatoes are done. I've got them out of the oven sitting cooling. But I wanted to tell you really quickly, from a food combining perspective, it's really important to make sure that you eat your salad first. So that's why I've set it up in this way. So by the time I'm finished eating the salad, then I can start on the cooked food, which is going to take longer to digest. The salad, you know, in the old me would have just eaten the salad and been completely satisfied with that. And to tell you the truth, I do feel like I'm starting to feel that I've eaten, you know, and I'm not hungry anymore. But if you just eat a salad, you're really going to be hungry in a couple of hours, and you may not be in a place where you can get something healthy, or you may not have food, or you may not even feel like eating again. So you're better off to making sure that you get in your calories. And the sweet potatoes are a great starchy carbohydrate that are going to give you that energy and give you the calories that you need. So now I'm going to make a simple little dressing that I like to dip the sweet potatoes in. I start with a Dijon mustard. I'm going to put about maybe 2 tablespoons right in a little bowl. Yeah. And this Dijon mustard is 365 brand, so it doesn't have any distilled vinegar in it. It's got apple cider vinegar and just a bunch of spices, so it's a better choice. And then I've got some maple syrup, some grade B, locally sourced organic maple syrup. Yes, maple syrup has a lot of sugar in it. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. But it's okay. A little bit of sugar is fine on this, again, as long as you keep a little bit. We need a lot of sugar if you think about it, but whole food sugar. And it's fine as long as you keep your fat low. And I'm gonna put maybe like a tablespoon, not that much. Stir that up. That's it. Simple. You could put curry powder in there. You could put, sometimes if I forget to put my dulse and kelp on my salad, I put it into the dressing. And there they are, my sweet potatoes. It's a pretty sizable plate of sweet potatoes. Definitely more food than I had been eating in the past, so this is a good thing. And the sauce that goes with it. Stay tuned for the future videos, and please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm not always going to be sending these videos in an email to you. And also, give it a thumbs up. Thanks guys, see you soon.